they throw these ideas at you through the media, black community, right? They speak about it as if it is an entity. One entity. They don't pluralize it. They don't say black communities, right? It's misleading. The reason it's misleading is because it can mislead you with it. You understand? So when you're looking for results in the black community, now they can take and highlight a black community that's actually doing great. And they're telling you, look at this black community. We're in the black community. And now you feel good. Wow, the black community is doing, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. You understand? You have black communities that people live in shacks. You got black communities that are gated. There's a gated black community on 135th Street. You understand? All I'm saying is that you just got to understand that reality. And you have black people in those gated black communities that participate in the political structure of this country, and they don't see what you see. You understand? They see what Barack see. That's why you see them in the audience clapping. And their children are in those historically black universities, and their children in these Ivy League schools. You understand? And their children in the government. And you see their children walking past with them goddamn guns on, with them uniforms on. You understand? And we saying that we seem not to understand that there's more than one black community in America.
Question to that also. And yes, I definitely acknowledge it. And I just found out recently, you all probably know already, that there's a black billionaire that lives right here in Harlem. I think he owns a restaurant around here. Brother told me his name yesterday. I didn't even know. And he's a Republican. Now, he said not because it's a race thing, it's because of the finances. But just like you said, we have an elite set of blacks that are doing well. Did not in Hitler's Germany, they have Jews that were at the elite level before the hammer came down? So is it not upon those elite and established blacks to still see the commonality with us, that at the end of the day, they may come for us in the morning, but they'll be coming for them that night? Do they not see that dynamic?
I love you, brother.
Right? You love all of us out here today.
I love you, brother. Okay. What you gotta understand, right? What you gotta understand, right? You do know, right? And I don't give a damn how you feel about it, right? It's just the truth. You do know that when there was black people here that own black people, when white people own black people.
I've heard that, yeah.
Well, the only thing I need you to understand is that you see yourself in a market, right? America's a market. They brought us to a market. We never left. They kind of changed a little bit. The buildings changed. The names changed to kind of fool the unwitting. You understand? Now they don't call it plantation. They call it penitentiary. You understand? Now they don't call it slavery. They call you prisoner. But the Constitution is clear. Clear as fuck. No person shall be enslaved on voluntary servitude except you are duly convicted of a crime. Now, when they duly convict your ass of a crime in the court and sentence you to prison, correctional facility, they use language that lets you know that they own you. Own you. You are owned by the correctional facility that they send you to. Okay? Now, if your family sends you money, it don't go to you. It goes to the warden. He's the fucking slave master. You understand? They change the words. They don't change the things that's occurring. What I'm saying to y'all is that while you have this broader thing occurring, you have communities within it that are supposed to be about their own business. The black community is supposed to be about its own business. Every other community is about its own business. When you go into white communities, you see white people and white business. When you go into Spanish communities, you see Spanish people and Spanish business. When you go into a Haitian community, you see Haitian people and Haitian business. Go into a Jamaican community. You see Jamaican people and Rastas. You come into the black community, you see black people in all kind of business. You see, here's the trick. Remember, everything happens right in front of your face. This is integration. They tricked you and said that our ancestors were fighting for integration. That's not what our ancestors were fighting for. Our ancestors were fighting for dignity and respect. You understand? Dignity and respect. Freedom is an illusion. Ain't nobody getting off this rock alive. You understand? Dignity and respect. So now, when you have someone take your fight for dignity and respect and change that into your right to go and shop where you want to.
It's deep. It's deep.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Your right to buy or to sit in a restaurant and buy from anyone you want to. Now they got your ass into that capitalist religion that I told you about, where they have you spending your money in exchange for cheap goods. You understand? Which is basically from ground zero. The point of contact between Europeans and people on the continent of Africa was always about cheap goods.
Right. And Blue Pill, you wanted to get back in because you had some points earlier.